What's up, guys? It's me, Geek Drums. Welcome to the video. First and foremost, I would like to thank everybody that helped me reach my goal of 500 subscribers. Um, it was a long journey, and I'm in for an even longer one as I try to get to 550 and beyond. But I'm here for the long haul. I'm here for you guys. So if you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button, hit that alert bell, and share this video and share other videos that are on my channel so I can hit this goal. I might even do something special once I hit 550. Let me know what you guys would like to see. So, San Diego Comic-Con has passed. And with that, we had some highs and we had some lows. I enjoyed all of the Marvel stuff. I enjoyed what they, gave us from WB on the DC end of things. But honestly, what I was really looking forward to the most was the long-awaited return of Teen Wolf to Hall H. They have not been there since 2017. And I honestly never expected to get a revival movie. So once I heard that they were coming back to Hall H, to Comic-Con, I knew they were bringing something big. And with that, they brought Tyler Hoechlin. They brought Tyler Posey. Show creator Jeff Davis came. They brought a tiny teaser trailer. It looked great. Got everybody hyped. I'm hyped. I'm super excited for this film. Like I told you in my last Teen Wolf video, Teen Wolf has been a part of my life since I graduated high school. This was one of the first shows that I watched on a regular basis. It meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to a lot of people. And I'm glad that it is back. And with that being said, the first tidbit of news that I will share is that if this movie does good, we might have two more. That's a might. It's a huge might. You can take that with a grain of salt if you want, but Jeff Davis has reiterated that if this movie does well, it's on the streaming platform. It should be out sometime this fall. I'm thinking around October, somewhere in that ballpark area. If this film does well, if you guys go out and you watch it, you binge watch it, you get it all the views that it needs, we could be getting Teen Wolf the movie 2. I don't know what they would call it. The tentative title is just Teen Wolf the movie for right now. So Teen Wolf the movie 2 could be coming out in a couple of years, and then after that we could be getting Teen Wolf 3, bringing these beloved characters back to our screens. So what I want to do is just talk about some of my favorite things that I saw in the trailer and just talk about what I know. I won't be here all day. I won't be taking up much of your time, so let's jump into it. Oh, and before I start, let me just say, spoilers if you haven't seen the trailer, if you don't know much about this. Spoilers. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. At least for what I know. All right, so let's jump into it. This movie is taking place in 2026. It is a huge time jump. So Scott is going to be in his 30s. We're going to be seeing a grown Scott McCall. The only teenager in this film that I know of right now will be Derek Hale's 15-year-old son. Liam and Mason should be in their late 20s. Everybody is aged up. Everybody's aged up. I love to see it. I've always thought that, these are adults. I like to see adults playing adults. That's just me, though. So I'm really excited about that aspect. We get to see how much Scott has grown as an alpha, as a true alpha, as a hero, the protector of his city, Beacon Hills. We'll get to find out what he's been up to. Hopefully we'll get to learn more about how his skills have developed, how he's, honed his abilities, how he's been able to control some of those urges, because just because he's the hero of the story, at the end of the day, he's still a supernatural creature. They all have to fight those urges to maim and to kill. That's still a part of them because, for lack of a better term, they are monsters. They are TV monsters. So I'm really excited to see where they go with that, if you get what I mean. We know, unfortunately, Dylan O'Brien will not be back as Styles, and Arden Cho will not be back as Kira Yukimura, the resident kitsune. She will not be back. He will not be back. But I'm not ruling them out for, an appearance in a future film or anything. So let's keep hope alive. All these types of things happen. They're out of our control, if I can say it like that. They're out of our control. We don't know the full story of anything. We can only read what these tabloids and the trades put out about what's actually going on behind the scenes. We don't really know. It's so many factors that go into bringing about a revival of a beloved franchise like this. And I know for me, I know Dylan O'Brien is booked and busy, so I'm happy for him, but who knows? He might have a secret guest cameo in this film. We don't know. We know his Jeep's there. Scott still has the Jeep. He might have a secret guest cameo in here. We shall see. We also know that Theo's not returning. Several other characters that we know and love aren't returning, but it doesn't rule them out for later on down the line. If they didn't die in the show, in the series finale, they're still alive. They're still in this universe. So from the trailer, we gather that the dark spirit, the void spirit, the Nogitsune, he's back. Or should I say it's back. It's possessing somebody. We just don't know who it's possessing. And I'm excited that they're revisiting this storyline, but putting a new twist on it. From the trailer, we can see the budget is way higher than it was for the show. So I'm excited to see what the transformations look like. I'm excited to see the CGI, the special effects. I'm excited for all of that. Back when the show was on, I wasn't really into TV shows, into that aspect of TV shows, should I say, the cinematography and everything. I just want to see the action. So I'm very, very excited and very intrigued to see how all of that has changed. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to be doing several reviews when the film actually does come out. Just exploring the different things that I see on each rewatch. And speaking of rewatches, I am rewatching the show right now. Just mentally preparing myself. We know the film is more than likely coming out in October. Probably mid to late October. So I want to refresh my memory. This is like my 100th rewatch, but I just want to refresh my memory. We know that when we left off with Liam as a kid, Liam had anger issues. I was telling my wife the other day, I want to see how he's progressed with that as he's grown into a man, as he's went from a teen wolf to a full-blown, adult werewolf. I want to see how he's controlling those. He's an IED, intermittent explosive disorder. He has that. So I want to see how he's been controlling that as he's grown. We have a new Kitsune in town, Hikaru Zhang. We see her for a small little bit, for like a quick second in the trailer. And I also think that we saw her as a child in one of the flashback scenes. I do believe, me personally, I think we saw her as a child on Scott's back. I know there are rumors that could have been Scott and Malia's child. I don't know. I don't know. That could be a possibility. Derek has a kid. Some of these things in this film are being kept secret. I think, honestly, if that's not the new Kitsune as a child, I think us finding out Scott had a kid, that would be kind of cool. And maybe his kid is with Malia, because we know we left the original series with them being in a relationship. So I think that'd be kind of cool to see, if they, kept that whole romance alive. That's the whole thing about this film, you guys. We get to see how these characters are doing several years down the line. We get to see if they're still best friends, if they still hang out, if they've spoken, at least if they've spoken over the past few years. Characters that we didn't see on the show, like Jackson. Jackson's back. How is he handling being a Kanema? When we, being a Kanema / werewolf, the last time we saw him, he was with Ethan. Is he still with Ethan? Because Ethan's not in this film. Did he leave Ethan in France? Because we all know, if you watch the show, whenever somebody leaves the show, they go to France. How does Jackson fit into this? Why does he come back? Is Lydia still with Styles? Because Styles is not in this movie. These are all good questions that we do not know the answers to, guys. Like, I know I'm rambling, but I'm just getting these thoughts out here because I'm that excited about this film. I'm that excited, and I hope that you guys are too. So, before I wrap this all up, the trailer gave us one of the biggest reveals. Alongside the whole new Kitsune stuff. Aside from all of that coming back, Allison is back to life. Now, me personally, I think Allison is brought back to life by the Nogitsune spirit. But who freed the Nogitsune? And did they want Allison to come back to life? Like, who is the ultimate big bad of all of this? I would say it could be Peter, but we know Peter ended the series as an ally to Scott's pack. So who is behind all of this? That's why Jeff Davis. He knows how to craft a well put together story, and I'm so excited to see where this goes, guys. I hope you guys are too. I'm so excited to see where this goes. Allison's back to life. Like, I know we've seen resurrections before, but on this show, supernatural. It's a supernatural television show. They deal with werewolves. The eyes glow like glow sticks. Hair will magically appear from their cheeks, and then it will magically disappear. People were doing human sacrifices in this show just to get more powerful than a group of alpha werewolves. Like, come on. What's up, guys? It's the Lance that's currently editing this video that you're watching. I forgot one other major plot point that I want to add in that I hope they're going to reference. When the series ended, the greater universe, the greater world, everyday normal people, they found out about the existence of supernatural creatures. They know who has these extraordinary powers and abilities. Now, they were led to believe that they were accepted, but I want to see if they're going to explore that more. That's an interesting key plot point that I want to see explored. That's all I had to say. Back to the video. What do you guys think? Movie set in 2026. Derek has a kid. Allison's back to life. The new Getsune's back. Scott is still the true alpha. Scott will not be shirtless a lot. I don't think they're doing the shirtless stuff, this time around. They're all adults. And plus, let's just be honest. Jeff Davis already said Tyler Posey has way too many tattoos to be trying to cover up nowadays. So, Scott's wearing the leather jacket. I'm sure he's still riding his motorcycle. He has a buzz cut now. Liam has a beard. Mason is a sheriff's deputy. That was the most surprising thing to me for his character in this trailer, is seeing him as a sheriff's deputy, because we knew that with Styles, he went to the FBI, and Mason was basically Styles 2.0. So I think that this is cool, but that's another character. Is he still with Corey? How is that whole relationship going? It's a lot of questions that just pop up the more and more I think about this trailer, and the more and more I watch it. I've watched this trailer at least over 100 times since it dropped. Yes, it was that good to me. Like I said, this was the one thing I was looking forward to the most at San Diego Comic-Con 2022. And I was supposed to be there this year. So best believe, if I was there, I would have been in Hall H screaming like a girl. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I would have been in there extremely hype. But, let me know down below what you're looking forward to seeing in this film. Are you going to watch this film? Are you a fan of Teen Wolf? Interact with me down there. And also, let me know what you would like to see on this channel as we go forward. So remember, like this video, share this video, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and turn on the alert bell so you can know when I'm posting some good content.